Here's a familiar story. A young Argive prince is sent away from home for reasons. His father, the king, killed his sister because his brother's wife ran off and they wanted to go to war. At the end of the war, his father returns home only to be murdered by his mother. Only after this does he return home and is goaded on by his sister and ends up murdering his mother. He runs to the sanctuary of the god who blessed the matricide, but also he's being chased by some pretty nasty goddesses who want to avenge his murdered mother. A bunch of stuff happens and somehow he ends up in another unrelated city, standing trial, and a different goddess decides that he's actually not guilty and he goes home. The end. What I've given you is a quick and dirty version of Aeschylus' Oresteia, but only focused on the character of Orestes. The Oresteia was first performed in Athens in 458 BCE, where it won first prize in the city Dionysia. It's the only extant tragic trilogy we have, but we do know that Aeschylus has treated the episode in at least one other play, which, based on the little evidence we have, we assume told a version of Agamemnon's sacrifice of Iphigenia. That is, the killing that began this whole part of the story. But the story goes back further than this. The family's woes certainly don't begin with the killing of Iphigenia, but that's another story for another day. Today, I want to focus on one aspect of Orestes' story, based on this red figure pellice made around 380 BCE and found in southern Italy. It shows Orestes' return to Argos, where he finds his sister, Electra, offering sacrifices at the tomb of their father, Agamemnon. This prompts a recognition scene because of the similarity of the siblings' hair offerings. Hair offerings were common at tombs, but there's a larger significance for Orestes here. He's grown up without a father, who is now dead. He cuts his hair, both in memorial for his father, but also to complete a common male coming-of-age style ritual. Hair cutting at the end of a boy's adolescence signifies severing the ties he had with his mother, thereby enabling him to fully enter manhood. Although it's a symbolic act, for Orestes it's far more than that, because he's about to literally sever ties with his mother. In today's object then, Electra is slumped against her father's tomb, with Orestes and Hermes approaching from behind the tomb. Agamemnon's tomb is highly decorated with wool fillets, hair, ribbons, and vases. This scene is found at the beginning of the second play of the trilogy, the Choephory, or Libation Bearers. After their recognition, Electra fills Orestes in on everything that's been going on in Argos, including how their mother has shacked up with Aegisthus, Agamemnon's cousin, and Electra and Orestes plot to murder the pair. And well, you know the rest.